Gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to talk to you about Tuesday tactics, things you can take back to your career, to your business, to your profession. And I want to focus today also on what's called a 10-minute business audit. So just a brief exercise that we'll cover here shortly, just to make sure you're moving the needle in your work. So with Tuesday tactics, what I want to share with you all is this. Let's talk the biggest productivity killer out there, right? And that's busy work masquerading as progress or productivity. See, a lot of guys spend their day being busy, but not effective or not productive. You're out there, you're checking emails, you're taking calls, you're attending meetings. But at the end of the day, when you ask yourself, did I actually achieve or anything? Did I actually make an impact in my work today? Invariably, you come back to the answer of no. So the framework that I want to discuss, that I want to share with you is this. Every morning before you touch your phone, I know that's a tough one, but every morning before you touch your phone, ask yourself one question. What's the one thing that moves the needle today? Just the one. What's the one thing that moves the needle today? Everything else is just procrastination, right? Everything else is just busy work. What is the one thing that moves the needle in your line of work? So for instance, my background is in HR, my profession, my career is in HR. So one thing that might move the needle for me might be pushing forward policy that's going to impact the entire organization, right? That might mean, setting up an audit schedule for our policies to make sure that we're staying on track with the legal landscape and with everything that's going on out there in the market. So what I want you guys to do, simple exercise, grab a piece of paper, 2 columns. Column 1, you're going to write down needle movers. Okay, so these are activities that directly generate revenue, that build a product or acquire customers. And then column 2 to the right, you're going to write down noise. Okay, everything else. This is going to be your emails. This is going to be those distractions, water cooler breaks, you name it. A lot of your meetings, guys, same thing. I've been in plenty of meetings where at the end of the day, you're like, what did we accomplish? A lot of that is noise. And not just that, too. A lot of tasks, once you actually start to break it down. One book I would encourage you to read, The One Thing by Gary Keller. It's a very good book. I've read and reread it a couple of times now, and it's all about focus. We live in this day and age where people like to think that multitasking is productivity. It's not, guys. All you're doing is just splitting your attention. And at the end of the day, you're still often scattered. So take that exercise, do that exercise. Column 1 is going to be your needle movers. Column 2 on the right is going to be noise. Identify and be brutally honest with yourself. Identify what is helping you get your work done and what is not. So if you're spending more than 20% of your time in the noise column, then you're not building a business, guys. You're playing office, right? I repeat, if you find yourself spending more than 20% in the noise column, that's waste. How do you turn that waste into productivity, into outcomes? That's where I want you to be focusing. So again, if you're spending more than 20%, guys, get serious. Stop just playing office. Block 2 hours in your calendar tomorrow, phone off, door closed, you name it. Work on the one needle mover that you've identified for yourself. Work on that one task. Like in my case where I say, hey, I'm going to set up an audit schedule for policies. Hey, I'm going to evaluate our attendance policy since it's impacting us so much at different facilities. But set up 2 hours to where you just hone in on that task. That's no phone calls, no checking emails, none of that. And you will find that you become so focused and you become so productive when you do that. Do the audit tonight, guys. Identify your one thing for tomorrow. Protect those 2 hours like your business depends on it, because it does. People will oftentimes rob you of your time. They're not doing it on purpose. They stop by to chit chat, they stop by to say hi. Next thing you know, a 3-minute conversation becomes a 10-minute conversation. Make sure you're not giving somebody 10 minutes who only deserves 3, or somebody who really only deserves 30 seconds. At the end of the day, guys, your productivity is going to go a long way in furthering your effectiveness in your profession, whatever your profession is. Till next time, talk to you later. Bye-bye, guys.